Hello, my name is Joaquin Alcantara, and today I will present a SWOT analysis of Huaraz. Huaraz is the capital of the state of Ancash, and it is located in the Callejón de Huaylas in the northern valley of Peru. I decided to choose Huaraz because it's a beautiful city to visit, rich in attractions, culture, food, but at the same time it's very underrated by foreigners. For this SWOT analysis, I'll be comparing Huaraz to two main other cities. Trujillo, which is a city in the northwestern of Peru. It is known for the traditional dance of the country, the marinera, its food, their culture called the moches, and because of having one of the best beaches in Peru. On the other hand, the main city, Cusco, which is a city in the Peruvian Andes that was the capital of the Inca Empire and is known for its archaeological remains and Spanish colonial architectures, like Machu Picchu, which is one of the eight wonders of the world. Moving on to Huaraz strengths, we can say that it's a very cheap town. For $10 to $15, you would be able to get everything you need in a day. For example, visit an attraction, eat the traditional food, and go back to your hotel to rest. Another strength is the vast variety of attractions and the easy access, as for example Laguna 69 or Laguna Yanganuco. They also have mountains such as El Pastoruri or El Huascarán, which have beautiful views. One of the things you must do if you go to Huaraz is try their food. For example, yuca chupe or the spicy guinea pigs. But the most popular plate is the papa la huancaína, which is a plate based on potatoes and spicy sauce. Or if you prefer something for the cold, you can try the naturals infusions such as yerba luisa or manzanilla. Also, in Huaraz, it's always sunny, so every outside attraction, like a hike, you'll find the presence of sun. Although Huaraz is very rich in resources, it is also rich in culture. For example, in 1970, a 7.8 earthquake not only destroyed everything around, but it also caused a great flood that buried the city of Yungay, which now you can visit and is called Campo Santo de Yungay, which left more than 10,000 inhabitants dead. Another example of culture is Chavin de Huántar. Chavin de Huántar was an archaeological complex built by the Chavin culture more than 2,200 years ago. Lastly, the best part of Huaraz is that it is a small town. Therefore, you will be able to visit more than one attraction in the same day and visit all the town in few days. Moving to the weakness of Huaraz, we have the accessways. The customers can choose between a private plane, which is expensive and not safe, or a drive of 7 to 9 hours, which is not good. Also, Huaraz doesn't have a great signal for internet and communications with the outside, meaning that people who like technology won't be able to use it. Climate could be considered another weakness. Although it's always sunny, the wind is cold and dry, so usually tourists get throat pain. One of the most important weaknesses for me are that the terrain is prone for natural disasters such as landslide, what happened in 1970, and that has a high altitude of 10,013 feet. On the other hand, we have opportunities. The access routes are not good. Therefore, we have the opportunity to create a train or maybe improve the airport so bigger flights can come and it would be cheaper for tourists to get into Huaraz. Informal workers and no businesses can also be an opportunity because starting up new businesses and having official workers can increase the economy in Huaraz, which will bring more people to Huaraz and also develop the city itself. Another opportunity is that Huaraz has huge amounts of rural areas. Having rural areas will permit the city to expand, to create new attractions and innovate, which brings us to the last point, low amount of accommodation for guests, which is an opportunity because someone can sign a world-known brand of hotels and they can come to Huaraz and create a new set of buildings for people. Having a well-known brand of hotels will also bring a lot of tourists to Huaraz. Adding to that, which I almost forgot, is the production of food like wheat, corn, or potatoes, and mining like coal, caniver, and silver, which they can materialize to improve Huaraz. Last, we have threats. Compared to Cajamarca and Trujillo, Huaraz is a place with a lot of mountains. So in a case of a earthquake around all Peru, the most affected city out of the three would be Huaraz. Not like Cusco or Trujillo, Huaraz is not used to be a touristic place. Therefore, people aren't prepared to receive foreigners in case of language, how to treat them, or what to promote to them. Compared to Trujillo, that is a beach and the climate never changes, Huaraz is high dependent on the climate change because as the main activities are by feet or walking or hiking or biking, a rainy day can ruin the whole day for the tourist. Another threat is the new implementation of the Lima Cusco train. As it's pretty difficult to get to Huaraz, for a tourist having to choose between 8 hours on car or 3 hours in a train that leaves them below their hotel, it's gonna be more propense to choose Cusco than Huaraz. The last threat is very important and mostly for Peruvians, because for example, Trujillo has seafood, one of the best seafood, where you can eat ceviche, and Cajamarca has the best species and chili peppers for strong flavored plates. Therefore, this is why I encourage you to come and visit Huaraz.